Hey yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now of course I've got the hat on, the as you can hear them bells. Yeah, the England hat, like I say man, I have no England shirt at the minute and I need to invest, but I thought to myself, well, I do have one of these hats and I will continue to wear it until I have a shirt for the World Cup. Sounds bad actually, the fact that I don't have a shirt for the World Cup, but I say the price of them being £60+, yeah, it's a bit expensive for Mr. Old A.J.T. So like I say, I will have to go to the bank. I will have to dig deep into my pocket, and I will have to buy one before the first game in a couple of weeks. Well, or should I say it's next week, innit? Russia v Saudi Arabia. Kick off the World Cup, man, and I'm very, very excited. But today I bring you an England video, of course. I said, man, this whole month I just want to cover England. Yes, Borough's my team, but the World Cup's on, and it's massive, and this is what I want to cover. Next to me here, I've basically done some research on, obviously, England's opponents for the World Cup. So I've got the group stage opponents. I've got just like a little bit of facts and a little bit of news on every single team that we're playing. Obviously inside our group stage, being Belgium, Panama, and Tunisia. I say, man, a few interesting things I found out about these teams along the way. But I say, man, we're going to kickstart this video by talking a little bit about Belgium. Now, Belgium's captain is Eden Hazard of Chelsea. Fantastic winger, unbelievable player. Belgium for me will be such an hard game. I think, I mean, unless Panama or Costa Rica, or should I say, I don't know why I say Costa Rica, unless Panama or Tunisia give us one of them games, I can see England v Belgium being a proper good game, but a proper hard game at the same time. Whereas England will have to be focused throughout the whole game. Like I say, the head coach is obviously Roberto Martinez, once of Wigan, once of Everton, now of Belgium, and obviously his assistant being Thierry Henry of Arsenal, absolute Arsenal legend. Love watching him growing up. Now then, their most caps goes to Vertonghen. It was obviously at Spurs, being Tottenham. Top goal scorer, Romelu Lukaku. So it's all Premier League. And literally from the head coach to the assistant, right down to all these facts, it's all Premier League players. I mean, like I say, man, they're players for Belgium. These lads play in the top league. You know what I mean? They have Lukaku, they have Hazard, they have Vertonghen, they have, who else? They have Vincent Kompany. Do you know what I mean? They have Jan Hazard, I know hasn't really played top level, but he's still in there. Belgium have got a class team. I'm not going to lie, Belgium are an absolutely unbelievable team, but they struggle to sort of play together now and then. Now, don't get me wrong, in something like I say, I think it's only one tournament where to finish like fourth, if you know what I mean, so that's like fourth best or whatever, but apart from that, really, they haven't really qualified anywhere near, obviously, anywhere near the top, really. But like I say, I'll get into it with you now. So, currently sit third in the FIFA rankings. They were 8th, like, literally a month ago. They went and played the friendlies, and then they've been moved to third, so third best team in the world, and they're inside of England's group. It's not going to be easy, man. It's not going to be easy. And I say, man, so in terms of like World Cup, how many times they appeared in it? 13 times. And I say, obviously, I was just mentioning there, the best place was 4th. And that was back, guess when that was back in? 1986. 1986 was the last time they finished 4th in a World Cup. So that's the last time they ever went high up. And since then, Belgium have failed to qualify in some major competitions, and they've come nowhere near even coming close to even winning it or even getting to semi-final since that date. So that's what I'm saying about playing together. They can't really play together, even though they've got a good team. And I know that smashed like little teams, but when they come up against a half-decent team, they ain't that team. Do you know what I mean? They don't have that firepower. But like I said, to qualify for the World Cup, to be fair, they beat teams that I thought to myself, well, that's why you're there. Because they didn't beat anyone really with any sort of class about them, and that's no offence to these little teams. But I say, so like, these beat Estonia, they beat Greece, they beat Bosnia, and then they beat Gibraltar 9-0. Do you know what I mean? They didn't really beat anyone half decent, did they? Come on, let's be real. I mean, beating Gibraltar 9-0. Gibraltar. And no offence to them, but come on now. Do you know what I'm saying? Bosnia, Estonia. Do you know what I mean? They didn't beat no one. I'm not saying England did either. I'm saying, no, Belgium are there because they played these little teams that anyone could really beat, let's be real. Especially Gibraltar 9-0, as bad as San Marino. And I think San Marino, they beat them 13-1 or something. So, mental. But like I say, so Belgium are there. Belgium had to do what they did, and they did it. So let's say Belgium are there. Let's give them their dues. But like I say, it's obviously up to Belgium to get out of that group stage. Bearing in mind, they haven't been really anywhere near since 1986. Kind of makes me feel good. I kind of think to myself, well, even though you have qualified for some competitions, you haven't others. You can't have a lot to you, especially if you can't finish any higher than 4th in 1986. Do you know what I'm saying? But let's go to the next team now, Panama. Now this is where their names get a little bit more difficult to pronounce. Captain is Roman Torres, who I believe is in the MLS. I believe he plays for Portland Timbers or LA Galaxy, one of them. Shoes a right back. Apparently he's a half-decent player as well. The head coach is Herman Gomez. Most caps go to Gabriel Gomez with 143 appearances. Top goal scorer is also Perez. Mate, this is mental. Everyone's got Perez on their team. He's also on 43 goals. And this is their first ever time going to a World Cup in their lifetime of obviously as a national team. They've never been to a World Cup before. It's their first one. How will they feel? Will they, will the sort of pressure get to them of playing in the World Cup? Who knows? Like I said, these have never played a World Cup before. They've never qualified until now. So a big congratulations to Panama. Must be an amazing feeling for their country, and especially their players to be going to their first ever World Cup in Russia. I take my hat off to you, man, because that must be feeling. I must feel absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible to go to your first ever World Cup. But like I say, will the pressure get to them? Will they slip under the pressure? Will their players be able to cope with it? You know what I mean? It's all. You know what I mean? For Panama, it's a completely brand new surrounding. They've never been to a World Cup. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like to have the pressure there. Will it get to them? Will it not? We will find out, obviously, in a couple of weeks as soon as they kick off their game. And like I said, to qualify, they had to beat Costa Rica, and they also beat Trinidad and Tobago. For some reason, I couldn't find out everyone they beat. They just wouldn't show me on obviously on BBC Sport or on Wikipedia. So unfortunately for me, I couldn't find out everyone they beat. But along the way, I do know they beat Costa Rica. And Costa Rica v Panama is almost like a massive derby because Panama and Costa Rica are right close to each other. So when these beat Costa Rica, apparently it was like a massive festival, like a few days there. Apparently everyone started going nuts and started partying because they actually beat Costa Rica. Which to me, obviously England beat Costa Rica the other day, and I just went out and had a few drinks with my friends. But these lads had a bloody festival, do you know what I mean? Streets were lined out with Panama flags. So I say, man, this is a big deal to them. Do you know what I mean? And Panama, the country, take football very serious over there by the looks of things. And like I said, man, to get to their first ever World Cup is absolutely incredible. So yeah, I say, man, I mean, I take my absolute hat off to them because, like I say, it must be an amazing feeling. Good luck to Panama in the World Cup. I really hope they do well for your country on a serious note because, like I say, first ever World Cup, I really hope you do well. Going to our last team now in our group, and that's Tunisia. The head coach is Nabil Mahoul, if that's how you pronounce his name. And these lads have got some confusing names, I'll be honest with you. The most caps is Wabi Kazawa. I should say that's the captain. The most caps is Sublok Sassi with 116. Top goal scorer is Izam Jamal on 36. And their World Cup appearances have actually qualified for the World Cup 5 times. And the best they've ever done is to fail to get out the group stage. So I say, Tunisia have never been at the group stage. Panama is the first ever World Cup, and Belgium haven't been any higher than any higher since 4th place since 1978. Lads, I should just say 1986. We're gonna win the World Cup, man. It's a fate. Come on now, look at our group. Look at the group we're in. You know what I mean? Belgium, yes, they got a good team, but they haven't qualified. Or should I say they haven't placed any higher than 4th since 1986. Panama is the first ever World Cup. And Tunisia have never been out of the group stage. Lads, it's written on the wall, man. It's written on the wall, do you know what I mean? 1966, man. Bobby Moore and that to get me. But, no, on a serious note. After running a bit mad there. But like I say, they've never been out of the group stage. So, again, this is all sort of green lights for me. I kind of think to myself, come on, England, man. Come on, man. Step up to this. Watch my video on that plane of Russia. And you will see that the opponents that we're facing, the team doesn't really have it in them. But apart from Panama can't really be judged. But Tunisia have never been at the group stage and have been to the World Cup 5 times. And Belgium never placed higher than 4th since 1986. Come on, boys. Come on now. But like I said, Tunisia, let's get back to seriousness then. Like I said, best result, obviously never made it at the group stage. But along the way to qualify, they had to beat Congo. And then it's called, I don't know how to pronounce it, but is it Goon? I don't get it wrong. And it looks like it almost says Gina. But I don't know, I can't pronounce the name properly, so I do apologise. But like I say, that's as much as I can get on them as well. Because for some reason, Panama and Tunisia, it wouldn't let me see their results, so I couldn't really get the whole grasp of them, which was a bit disappointing, to be honest. But like I say, they're the teams we're facing. They're all green lights. Now let's have it right. They're all green lights. Now I'm not saying England are the best team in the world. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying look at our group, and now look at the teams that I've just spoke about. Tunisia never made it out of the group stage ever. Like I say, 5 times been in the World Cup, never made it out of the group stage. And don't get me wrong, their players have been there. They know what it's like, and still looks like the pressure's got to them too much. They still can't make it out there. Belgium, they've placed higher than 4th since 1986. That's miles away, 1986, man. So I mean, Burrow got some history with the year 1986. But that was the last time they ever did well in the World Cup. Then you look at Panama, their first ever World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Our group there is there for the taking. I apologise, I am a little bit ill, but I haven't showed you on camera. But It's there for the taking, in my opinion. If we step up here, right, serious now, and the players realise, you know what I mean, 3 games out the group stage, and then it gets serious, but this is all serious, you know what I mean? Basically what I'm trying to say is, it's there for the taking for us if we want it. England can do it if we want to do it. We can make it out of this group stage if we really want to do it, because I'm telling you now, the teams we've got in our group, they ain't fantastic, apart from Belgium, but even Belgium I just told you about, they ain't placed out in 4th since 1986. Yes, okay, they might make it out the group stage, but who's to say that they're a special team? No one is. Do you know what I mean? No one say we are, but I wouldn't even say we've got an advantage, I'd just say, but you know what I mean, it's there for the taking. If England want it, it's there for the taking. I believe in England, man. I do, and I always will. 52 years of hurt, man. Never stopped me dreaming. Simple as that, but like I say, you guys, this has been England group stage opponents, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for yet another video on the A.J.T channel. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Up the England!